weren't so damn dead, I'd shoot you again. If you weren't so damn dead, I'd shoot you again.
Prepare for battle.
Very much coming into game number 1, Thunder Predator against Virtus Pro. I feel like it's another one of those potential Cinderella stories with Thunder Predator.
Divine.
Yeah, we have seen the first Cinderella story. Take the next arc, take to the next part of the story. See if Thunder Predator can replicate this, that success or not. Definitely looking very strong so far, but VP yesterday also looked very promising.
Wondering which arc this is. Is this the Cell arc? Baby Saga?
I think this is the Redemption arc. This is which one is that? Probably Cell Saga, yeah.
Majin Buu Saga.
Yeah.
The
Imagine
battle
Frank
begins.
Saga.
Just gets an M on his forehead.
Yeah,
Becomes
exactly.
Majin Frank.
Something on the
Interesting.
stage is just glowing yellow. Everyone's like, what is happening to him?
Destroyable. I'm
Yeah,
interested to
that's a
see
possibility.
if that's something that we'll see from Frank, just the upgrade. But honestly, this game already looks so different from the last series we just...
Yeah, draft-wise also, like, people pick carry heroes. Interesting. Thought it was out of meta now.
Might have been, just for a moment.
Yeah, we don't know. The tournament meta always evolves, you know, on the spot. We're just maybe casters. We have no idea what we're talking about.
Well, at least I don't say that about you. You usually are right on the money.
Nah, sometimes. You're giving me a little bit too much credit here. I love this bulwark toggling, so missing a lot of CS here on the Windranger. Of course, if you toggle the bulwark, the range attacks will just go to you rather than the creep, so you don't get the last hit. Easily nice for that Mars.
Around a little bit. They get a sniper dagger out from Nightfall. You're getting a Windrunner that's moving from a 4 position to a 2 position. What are you expecting different? Like, obviously you're getting more gold priority or more net worth priority. What is Windrunner going to bring to the table differently to Spot that we didn't see in the last game? One, from a 4 position, or what do we expect from the hero in general now that
Damage. It was all about damage. He's going out of position here.
Onto the Snapfire, Maledic. Not going to be enough damage.
To the question, Windrunner core is literally just damage. You build Maelstrom, you build BKB, you build MKB, especially against this Phantom Assassin. Damage is the name of the game.
I don't know if people have been pulling it off, but there was a point in time, there was this player on Phoenix Gaming, which is his second division team. He used to play mid for them. His name was 7E. He would play mid for them, played this Windrunner, would hold the Ironwood tree and shackle to that with E. It was honestly disgusting how high the percentage was that pulled this move off. I would love to see something.
It's very reliable. Like, if you practice it in demo mode, you can definitely replicate it quite a bit. But it's not easy to pull off, especially in a high-pressure situation. Let me ask you, B-Cup, are you Team Ga or Davai?
I'm Team Good Dota. I don't want to take a side.
I don't think so.
Shackle here. I'm boring, man. I just want to see good Dota. I can't be taking sides and making enemies.
You just made enemies out of all of them, though.
No. My support is 50-50. I support, but half.
Be boring then?
Yeah.
You.
I mean, I sense the judgment already. It's okay.
Don't worry. I don't judge you. Also, Don't call it Strifling Dagger, it's called Kitchen Knife.
Kitchen knife.
If you weren't so damn dead, I'd
Have
shoot
you ever seen a
again.
projectile? It's just like a kitchen knife.
So it looks like mom's knife. Okay.
Pretty much. Maybe you'll throw out another one. You can see it.
Little Damascus steel coming out. Phantom Assassin when throwing that knife.
Limbs fly.
50-50. But MJZ dared to steal the haste rune away from Mars. Well played there. Good rune control. Very important that Mars doesn't get this rune. Because the level 6 Mars with the haste is very deadly.
And actually an Undying.
It's looking
With the right items early on, it can be pretty deadly. He doesn't have like an Orb of Venom or anything. Like we used to see sometimes in like Chinese region we'll see like Orb of Venom and Undying where keep up with somebody if you've got the couple of decay stack and get a kill. Paladin cast bouncing around, right click's coming out, as well as that kitchen knife, as you said to call it. Nightfall putting some damage on to Frank. He'll survive. He'll pop himself us out.
You also gotta keep in mind, once PA reaches level 18, knife upgrades, machete.
She loves me.
Do remember that. Like I'll put you on the spot if you forget.
And when does this happen?
Level 18.
Okay. Just like the movie Machete.
Haven't watched it. Can't say yes or no to that.
Even game so far, no kills, no first blood just yet.
Passive farming game so far. Coming out a little bit ahead here on it. To an almost 1k lead.
Cask again with the Baladic. Right click's coming in from Nightfall, just not going to be enough. Not able to kill Frank. Every time I say Frank, hold on. First blood coming out from DM over bottom. MJZ dropping. Then back over towards top. They're putting some pressure on Nightfall. He'll jump back over to the Witch Doctor.
Kill here. And that Undying. I always wondered why it's called Undying, because to be named that, you should actually be immortal, right? But he dies actually so damn fast on that hero every time.
Well,
Not the biggest Undying fan. We have seen it do work in some games, but just generally it always seems to be falling off quite quickly. Predator is definitely one of those teams that can make him work and like him quite a bit as well.
Only a 1-0 lead. Did you expect
Dire
these
are
two
scanning.
teams to be playing this slow?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's looking spicy.
Oh, glorious day!
Everyone's farming away. Ooh, good kill.
Another kill. This time on the
That
save.
last German head attack. We're close.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Finally, the game's starting to really pick up. They're going to dive the tier 1 tower, looking over to Nightfall. Blue's thinking about joining Frank, but he's got to be careful on his positioning, making sure he doesn't block in the tide. They've done a lot of damage here onto the Phantom Assassin. They'll put the Maledict as well as the
Radiant
cast onto this
structures are
Snapfire.
fortified.
But Phantom Assassin sitting about under health.
Mars
Doesn't want to
rotation.
jump in, and Mars comes through, uses the arena of
Oh,
one
good
the
dodge.
spear with the Fire Staff Cookie. That was really well done
Dire's
by
middle
Moose.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, very quick reflexes here. Mars not confident to throw out the spear right away, so he wanted to set it up with the God's Rebuke, giving Moose enough time to jump out, and he did it perfectly. That's 100 seconds on cooldown now, and then Mars ult. Under a lot of pressure.
Dire's top tower
Ranger
is
also
under
Going in for
attack.
this and trying to get a kill onto Kingslayer. Finishes him off. Moves on down the run.
Oh, wait, no, I couldn't.
The neutral creep actually bounced off it. Then again on the Windranger, but not enough damage. Tower to kill her. Pretty lucky RNG though, I'd say. Definitely blessed by Gaben already.
You know, luck is a skill-based thing.
Yes, of course.
Dire's
agree
top
completely.
tower is under attack.
Well, you were the one who said that to me.
I say if it, happens a lot, then become
Dire's
One.
middle tower is under
by
attack.
chance. Spear, not coming up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
You know, it's getting away, and they'll take the
Dire's
bottom
top
tier 1, or
tower is
attempt
under
to take the
attack.
bottom tier 1 with this exorcism.
Looks to be pretty free. No defense coming in here from the Radiant side. Just want to pressure
Radiant's
top
bottom
tower
tower
instead.
has fallen.
Who's almost taking that down.
Kingslayer, he's getting chased by this Weaver, and
Dire's middle tower is under
Stifling
attack.
Dagger action will send him Shikuchi away. Shackle lands, power shot.
Ravage.
Pressured. Frank coming in with a Ravage. Seconds on the 3 and 0. Looking to work over GPK. Lets the spear out onto the Windranger. Sunray keeping GPK alive, but it's going to be enough. They're still going to chase.
Dire's top
Continue
tower
through.
is
Power
fallen.
shot doesn't hit it onto GPK, and they just don't have the damage to finish off these heroes on the side of Virtus Pro.
Dire's
So
middle tower
Thunder
is
Predator,
under
they put
attack.
the pressure on, but it's alleviated. None of these heroes on Virtus Pro go down. At least
You're
for
not
now.
going anywhere.
Musto got the top tower and trade for the bottom
According
tower.
rate.
So good job. And the mid tower also be damn low for Virtus Pro now. Next Ravage, they're probably gonna be looking for that mid tower to open up for the Weaver. Just overall, the lineup of Radiant is quite a bit more aggressive than VP's. The Phantom Assassin really just wants to farm Battle Fury, the Desolator, or BKB before joining any fights.
Well, that's the thing, like, you say on that next Ravage, like, that's a lot of time, right? So, what can Virtus Pro do from now to then? Make something to make it feel like they can fight back.
The thing is, their spells are also still on cooldown for a good half
Are
minute.
scanning.
They need that exorcism and they need that arena to really fight 4v5. Deck also online. They need to have like a perfect symphony of spells, because Thunder Predator here is gonna fight as 5, and you can't expect your Phantom Assassin to join the fight.
Smoke. Virtus Pro, they're showing DM over mid.
Back online. Running into the triangle.
They're gonna fight Leostyle. They don't land the spear. He's gonna be able to stay alive. They've got the cask as well. The Maledict, they use the Supernova. They take the egg. They're gonna focus their attention onto the Witch Doctor first with the Mortimer's Kisses coming in. And
So
although
damn
he's going to Leostyle, they end up losing Kingslayer. Icarus dive away. And it's a 1-for-1, a Witch Doctor for a
Dire's middle
Windrunner,
tower is under
which
attack.
works out. PM. Also going to kill an MJZ. So that's the second one there for Virtus Pro. They do have exorcism if they want to put pressure on the tier 1 tower mid. That's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, it should be really hard to defend. Ravage up in
are
10 though.
fortified.
Windranger and then dying with spawning in
Dire's
10.
bottom tower
Probably
is
will
under
drop to
attack.
about half health before they retreat here. All she wrote for this. They just want to put pressure on the map so the PA can farm her up. No, just use the ultimates when you have them. Get a kill or two, but you still want to be playing the
Dire's
defensive
bottom
game.
tower is under attack.
You two, follow me!
DM not even stepping too far forward with that exorcism. Goading him as much after that as they would have probably really liked.
Nice
This is
tough
how-
when... Yeah, go
You
ahead.
go for it.
You're not going
I was
anywhere.
gonna say, it is
You
making
again.
space for the Phantom Assassin, right?
No, definitely, that's the name of the game. If you just want to find a pick-off with your ult, with the arena, with the Phoenix Egg, a full-out team fight is going to be very tough into that Ravage. But yeah, once VP, the PA is online, the Battle Fury probably itemized into a fast BKB after that, they'll be in a very good position here. Plus Phoenix Egg, plus Mars ult, plus DP ult, it's going to be very tough to fight it.
They want to work with this next Ravage. I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of shift over towards mid and maybe smoke up.
Definitely a possibility. Now, his ult almost back. Exorcism still on cooldown for a minute, but I have a good timing window here on Radiant. 2k gold ahead now. getting a lot more out of the map.
It's over onto Frank twice.
So annoying as well. Look at it go!
You always think it's going to hit you one more time.
Yep. Bounce 9 times. And bounce 11. 13 maybe? Never stops. Always feels endless, as you said.
Dire's middle tower
Yeah, and
has
when I
fallen.
throw it out, then it jumps from the 0 directly to the creep wave and never back.
I'm not the only one. Fair enough.
That's called selective memory. I think everybody has that. Burr, very aggressive posture here. Trying to steal an ancient stack. Okay, with a tombstone. Should be pretty easy. See if Vito was contested.
Now they're going to go after Frank. They'll lose the ult. They've got the spear. They'll have the damage with the paladin. They'll get the kill to Frank. And yeah, you're going to steal our stacks, or at least try to. And we're going to take out your tide. That means no Ravage for at least 25 seconds. So maybe Virtus Pro thinking about making an aggressive play here with
they don't even know about it.
Kingslayer. So.
Yeah.
Radiant's
Nope,
top
when it goes
tower
up the high ground, she doesn't have much to give in terms of a fight. Pulling over with the spear. That lands. Whoever's kiss is coming in. That's going to be on the GPK. Bring over DM, who pops
from
the
behind.
exorcism, who's focusing over on a Leostyle. Gets pulled off with the group storm coming out from DM. Another kill the son of the Death Prophet. He's all alone. 3v1 trying to survive. Still pushing away the undying. DM still surviving. They're going to go after this Weaver, and I don't know if he's going to be able to survive. Mino's trying to run. He's been silenced. He's in the ship. He just goes the wrong way. He just gets out of there. They'll use that Ravage. They've got the Supernova down. They get the kill on the team, and now GPK, who's still alive in this engagement, flinks forward, contribute, glance the spear onto moves, and takes out the Snapfire. It's a back and forth fight.
My thanks will come later.
It's a little bit
Least
towards
expected.
Thunder Predator in terms of maybe how it feels, but Virtus Pro, 100 gold more, 2 more experience, so pretty even.
It was a 4v5 though. EA was farming the entire time, and this team fight showed you exactly why DP is so damn strong this patch. He had like 3 or 4 Spirit Siphons out, and you just couldn't bring him down. Finally, they come in with the Ravage and kill him. Said PA was farming this entire time. Finishes Battle Fury now, and he's gonna be the hardest carry in this game very soon. 2 more items, and he's good to go.
This is really just a hard time for Thunder Predator to try and kill that Death Prophet. It took them a lot longer than they really were hoping for. It was a good Ravage. I thought that might be able to salvage a little bit more in that fight. But, I mean, at the end of it, we saw it was up a bit.
Just read this DP here. Like, if you commit on him
Dire's
as
top
hard as they
tower is
have,
under
and you can't
attack.
bring him down, that's where all the damage from the Spirit Siphon comes in. Good
They'll
arena
use this arena.
spear.
They've got the spear. Moo's in trouble.
Easy.
Moose is gone. He moves no longer.
Yeah. Like, if you commit on DP, you're gonna make sure you can kill her. Otherwise, yeah. Trip to Tough City, man. Nobody wants to be in Tough City. Is
going to
where
Roche.
only bad boys go. Dying one of the best heroes against Roche with that pure rotation, of course. Weaver also reveals their focus fire tombstone. They know it. Dropping very quickly though. Not gonna be finding the jump in. Neos gets the Aegis, and now they're gonna a cool check on
You're
lands.
not going
Oh
in
wow,
there.
DM getting caught out. Not only do they get an Aegis, but they get a +1 on that. That is perfect from Thunder Predator right there. Not only do they lock down and secure the Aegis, but they get a kill on
Dire's
top of it.
top tower is
DM
under
just trying to get a glimpse of if he can make a play, and it ends up costing him his life.
His nose
Radiant's
into
bottom
ThunderP's
tower is
business
under attack.
and gets punished for it. Sometimes curiosity kills the cat. It's a saying for a reason. Can't be so nosy.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You'll end up costing you your life as well, Thunder Predator
Dire's
coming over to
middle
try and
tower is under
find
attack.
something, but Kingslayer Hill TP away. Working with an Aegis now. They're still trying to get this Phantom Assassin back into the game. You look at how far ahead the Weaver is in front of that Phantom Assassin. It's taken some time for Nightfall to gain some ground.
Yeah, he's playing this Weaver very well, farming on a hero that's not really a flash farmer, but he always finds his way with all of his heroes. That's a specialty. He is a creep killer by nature. He will have to turn to a hero killer soon because PA will outskill the Weaver.
TM again, get caught, getting killed, and
I don't have time for this.
this Death Prophet unable to do anything. And when you get to kill the Death Prophet, that means you're not pushing with Exorcism. You don't have that Exorcism to push or fight with.
Dire
And
are
that
scanning.
Yule is getting slowed down, which is
Dire's
a
middle
big
tower
item here
is under attack.
for the DP.
Radiant's
Yep.
top
But
tower
that shows you
is
like,
under
how good
attack.
Windranger really is against DP. DP usually a hero that feels very, very tanky, but with that focus fire, you just chew through her health so quickly, and you usually can't do anything about it. Even through Spirit Siphon and Exorcism, you can die very easily. And now BKB completed on him.
Radiant's top
Going
tower
straight
is
into the
under
MKB
attack.
against PA. Good choice here to forgo the Maelstrom. Dave,
Radiant's bottom tower is under
position
attack.
to break the smoke for
Dire's
his
middle
PA.
tower is under attack.
As his name implies.
Make something happen to try and get some
PA?
teammates
Nope,
around,
no.
Radiant's
but left
bottom
alone.
tower is under attack.
For the trees, Kingslayer meanwhile dead, and they'll use that Fire Staff cookie. They've got the gush, they'll get the kill. He already used the Icarus dive, that means there's no way out. The 2 kills there for Thunder Predator, the
Dire's
BKB.
middle tower
It's
is
Pop
under
BKB
attack.
reaction there.
Leostyle trying to get some damage in on a GPK. This BKB is about to run out in a second. BKB really want to turn on this. It's not looking like
Good Ravage.
the Ravage that's going to land onto the Death Prophet as well.
Check out.
Now they're going to look over to get even more. The check lands on the bolt. They get the
You
good
are
GPK.
so
for
dead.
Jeff.
You
I mean, this is looking
Dire's
pristine from
structures
Thunder
are
Predator.
fortified.
Yeah. DP just got ThunderP'd. Wow, dude. The Predator putting on a show here, showing why, you know, they are considered a dark horse of this tournament, but maybe not so much longer because they topped the group stage. They lost the secret, sure. But here in this game, they're looking very strong.
And they're looking really good right now, and it's just crisp Dota. It's the spell usage is not stacked. It's stretched out to a point where they just have this constant
Dire's middle tower
lockdown.
is under
Everything
attack.
seems to be executed really well, which is something the panel brought out. You know, they talked about how Thunder Predator's way to win was through execution, and boy are they executing.
Like, they don't have the most reliable stuns. In fact,
Dire's middle
None.
tower is under attack.
they're making it work. Shackle connects many times. Good Snapfire cookie usage. Ravage
Dire's
on
middle
point every
tower
time.
has fallen.
6k ahead now. We have yet to see PA do anything this game. Sitting at 0-0-0. Probably at around 3,000 hero damage. Another
No
easy kill.
surprise, another shackle. Yeah, and that's going to lead to an easy kill on Kingslayer. He is
Dead thing?
in the Slayed King. Hasn't really been able to do anything. Oh, Death Prophet again. EM caught, silence onto the Weaver, and ulti used by the... Okay.
Just want to look
You're
scary
not
and
going
big.
anywhere.
Scare off the bullies from your Weaver.
Building into the...
I love the way they're taking this Dire side away from them. Farming the entire Dire jungle. This PA has no space to farm at all. He has been farming this entire game pretty much, but Weaver is still sitting 2k ahead of him. Even though he didn't even itemize in a greedy way. Now BKB only 700 gold away. Once this BKB on PA is up, they need to make a fight happen. And they need to win it. They're getting pushed back way too far.
Dire are scanning.
Talked about how luck is skill, and the luck to get those crits is going to have to be there for Virtus Pro. I think they're going to have
Dire's
to rely
bottom tower is under attack.
a lot
Dire's
on
bottom tower has fallen.
the way the coin flips for them, because I don't know if Battle Fury BKB is going to be enough to turn these fights.
It's gonna be tough, because at that time, Windranger will also have finished her MKB, and then even that BKB won't really save you on that PA. There'll be a lot of damage coming through that anyways. Nightfall really needs to rub his magic lamp. Oh my god, he might be in trouble here. He has to use the first BKB charge defensively.
Look at Leo
That
Sal
hurts.
just dance around right next to him, knowing you just used a 10-second fresh BKB to get back to you on the answer.
Alright, whatever. I'm done with you for now. So
Regeneration.
the game is dead.
They
Oh
got the arena, but
no!
the spear is going to send him through it. They've got the tombstone onto the high ground. That's going to give them the vision in this fight. They move forward looking for something and go their way. And it goes really quickly their way as they get a kill on a Kingslayer who has continued to die in this game. He spent no time playing Dota and a lot of time in the grave. They'll blink away on this Mars GPK just out of the range of Thunder Predator, who are up 8K right now. And, well, honestly, I think they're looking to put the finishing touches on. I think they're real close to really cleaning this one up. Once again. Shackle shot coming through. Fire Snap Cookie, that lands. Power shot from Leostyle all over VP.
Dire's
Didn't she here
structures
at
are
work?
fortified.
Why just blink into T4? Okay. Like, relax a little bit.
Frank, relax. It's a little bit too far.
Wow, okay. He's eager to prove his point.
Very.
No, he is Nightfall. It's not a BKB out.
Oh my god.
Oh, the tips coming out.
Shackle comes in and those
Dire's
illusions get
bottom tower is under attack.
Just look at the peer
Radiant's
network.
top tower
He had
is
BKB
under
finished
attack.
like 2 minutes ago. He's not getting any money. He only made 600 gold in like 2 minutes. They have no map control.
Well, he was meant to fight, and he can't fight. He's BKBing to go home.
What is his purpose then? If you're meant to fight but you can't fight, what can
Radiant's
he do?
top tower
What should he do,
is under
Beakup?
attack.
Use that kitchen knife and pass the butter.
Sounds good to me. Or maybe, perhaps visit the
Radiant's
fortune
top
teller.
tower has fallen.
Sometimes have great advice.
I know it. We'll see
Do
if
you?
we can get any advice. Maybe. They're down 10K. They're hoping to make something happen. This is finally a moment where
Radiant are
Nightfall can
scanning.
squeak some farm out, maybe. But there is a Radiant Observer in the lane. Like, they know exactly where the Phantom Assassin is. The vision coming through, which just disappeared. All right.
Let me gonna tell you what's gonna happen, okay? If they don't take a fight soon and win it decisively, this Weaver's gonna have an MKB. And you know what happens to PA when there's 2 MKBs on enemy
Dire's
team?
bottom tower
You jump
is
in
under
on
attack.
the support, and they just turn around and slap you. Tidehunter?
Falls the spear that's going to be on a Frank, but he's so big. I don't know if they're going to be able to get through on this. They've got the cast
Ravage on
the
3.
Ravage now that goes through onto the Tidehunter. They've got the Ravage on 3 of these heroes. The Weaver's going to be on the back lines looking over at the Witch Doctor. They get the kill on the Kingslayer, which is something that I've repeated quite a handful of times. Power shot comes in, that's going to get a little bit of vision onto the Mars. We'll continue to try and chase GPK.
Dire's top tower
Does have
is under
Quake in a
attack.
couple of seconds, so should be able to space, and he has eluded the Windrunner. Just needs to get out of here, but can't just yet. TP on
Dire's
cooldown
bottom
for
tower
5 more
is under
seconds,
attack.
and he's found a little
You're not going anywhere.
Going on the Tidehunter there without real good damage for us is very risky. They need a Ravage, and now they should get another free Roche on the Predator here. BT, not really on the same page. You open the door, you gotta be there with everybody, you gotta pop your BKBs, and you actually gotta get the kill. Otherwise, you just turn around. Exactly what they did. People are getting scarily close to the MKB now as well.
2 MKBs to deal with. This Phantom Assassin wasn't having an easy time, not going to have an easier time. Truthfully, might end the game 0-0-0.
That would be definitely something interesting. I haven't seen it for a very long time. I'm sure you can eke out an assist or two at the very least.
One
Hopefully.
crit's going to blow somebody up, I think.
We'll have to wait and see. So far, he's got the chance to really fight at all. Out all the way from his Desolator, so at least he'll have some damage to boot. Late perhaps. Counters are all coming on.
They're not coming out. Or on
I guess I
Assassin.
can get faster.
not really working with many answers. It's kind of come down to that point once again, which we talked about in the
Dire's top
previous
tower
series,
is under attack.
where things have to start being perfect for Virtus Pro. And when you start talking about things having to be perfect, that's when the percent chance of you winning is probably under 10.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yeah, the
attack.
problem with perfect in Dota is nothing. Is
Dire's top
As you
tower
said,
is under
if you ever
attack.
have to reach, need a perfect execution of everything. Rough boat. Boat to where?
Home.
Pain City.
Pain City. Assault is supposed to
Radiant's bottom
damage
tower
coming in
is
onto the
under
tier
attack.
3 over mid. Got the tombstone, so really deterring Virtus Pro from coming in and defending this tower. But I think at some point they're going to have to just go for it. Reaching forward, Kingslayer takes some damage, back off, they land a spear, but the Ravage from right is perfect. They're going to get a kill with Kingslayer, they don't go with these Mortimer's kisses. DK has been popped by GPK, but it's just to do anything, it's not looking likely. It's just to really back away. They do finally get a crit come through, they're going to end up getting the first kill onto this Weaver. Power shot comes in, but it's still not enough to kill anybody more than once, and that's just the Aegis on the side of Thunder Predator.
But they hold. Cooldowns have been expended on Thunder Predator, they cannot go for this Baron, and PA finished the Desolator. Maybe 1 or 2 more items on the PA unit, Basher, Rapier or something. Can't win this game. Like, they're not 100% out of it, it's just very, very difficult. Done.
Now the game winning is
running up
not
by
based
himself.
on the point. He's rocking onto the high ground, and all of a sudden, got out it's really potentially a spot where he could just die. They get the shackle, that's going to catch onto the Death Prophet. They've got Kingslayer who's putting out a pretty decent ult, but the Supernova coming too far back to get the kill on the team. They're going to lose this Death Prophet, and now the Supernova ends up going off. So Virtus Pro really don't have anything to work with at this point now. The moment with Thunder Predator to move in, they land the spear, but can they get the kill onto the Weaver? Take out Kingslayer once again. He doesn't have 5 active 5 seconds with BKB being by Nightfall. Well, his options are limited as well. So with the options limited from Virtus Pro, Shackle landing on a 2, but no follow-up from Thunder Predator. It's going to be difficult for Virtus Pro to feel confident in taking a fight at this point. And Thunder Predator, I mean, they're playing with the thought of going in. BKB's been popped by GPK, and that'll avoid the Fire Snap cookie that was thrown from Booze onto the Tidehunter that lands onto the Mars. Booze getting low, right click's coming in, that's going to be a crit coming in from Nightfall, that's going to get the Booze, so they get the one to save, they'll end up losing MJD, the 2 is coming on the side of Thunder Predator, they'll buy back on the Indictment, letting the PR of the Weaver, they get the shot on Nightfall, and without the Phantom Assassination, it's not going to look like that Virtus Pro can break this one back, a full team like
You
the
weren't so
Thunder
damn
Predator.
bad, she again.
God may it be, and God may succeed, as they might just take game 1, and it is looking inevitable at this point.
Effort absolutely taken down.
Dire's
Phantom
middle
Assassin, or like
barracks are under
Uni Assassin, he's just tickling them. He can't fight at all. He used his BKB. I think he was hitting the Tidehunter for like 300 damage with a crit. It's just nothing. And as you said, it looks
Dire's
inevitable.
middle barracks
Game
has fallen.
What do they do? They
Dire's
have
structures
no
are
buybacks, they have no ults.
Dire's
They
middle
can't fight
barracks
back.
are under attack.
Thunder Predator really handling it with them.
It's so
Dire's
crazy
middle
how well
barracks
Thunder Predator are
has fallen.
beating out everything that Virtus Pro have in terms of having
Dire's
confidence in
middle
taking these
tower
fights.
has fallen.
They bait out the Supernova, they back off of that. They bait out the BKBs, they back off of that. Exorcism all getting used. They just have nothing after that. And Virtus Pro, they have this fire under them that is making them think, hey, we gotta chase, we gotta fight, we're down by a lot, we need to make something happen. And that pulls them out of a fight that maybe looks beneficial for them, where Thunder Predator take advantage and turn it the other way, right?
Describe it.
Tidehunter
Spear
here.
lands on him.
He's still tanky as well as well.
They've got the arena, they're gonna land the Ravage on the team.
This one BKB is back out.
Catacomb again. Oh man, Nightfall, he falls, and it is looking dreadful for the side of Virtus Pro.
It's over.
It's cold.
Done. It's all over. Absolutely. He just took it right to their face. He had no chance whatsoever.